I'm Bruce Kayser, and I'm a member of Grace United Methodist Church, and we're pleased to bring you another mission moment from Grace Church. And with me today is Tim Ryan. Tim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Bruce. Thanks.
Terrific. Oh, I like the chin whiskers, by the way. I think
Yes,
we should
indeed.
start a club. What do you
Perhaps
think?
we can.
I think so.
Dues.
And they're the
We
same
have to have
color,
dues.
too. Yeah, and have dues. Okay. Hey, Tim, you are a board member of the Food Bank of Northern Indiana.
Yes.
This ties in a bit with Grace United Methodist Church. We've utilized some products that you folks are involved in. Give us an overview. I think there are very few people who have not heard of the Food Bank of Northern Indiana. It's a very needed organization, and they have been very busy of late.
Well, it is needed, and basically what the food bank tries to do is not only feed the hungry, but educate the community on the need to feed the hungry. And we also partner with a lot of organizations locally. We're also members of Feeding America, which is a national organization that does audits of their different members. We're involved in Indiana Association and also the United Way here locally.
You've been a board member for how many years?
A little over 3 years now.
A little over 3 years.
Yes.
And you were actually working with the food bank in a capacity before that, too.
I supported them with contributions for a number of
Yeah.
years and knew some of the players there.
Right. And your wife as well?
Yeah, my wife Mary has volunteered there a few times.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, the need since COVID, do you find that the need more now than before COVID? And the need's always been there.
The need's always there. Let me bore you with some statistics.
Please do, because I
Okay.
think people are going to, you've told me a few of these before we start our interview, and I would have had no idea.
Well, I don't think most people do, and that's fine, because using the period of January through August of 2019, and I'm speaking tonnage of food. In those 8 months, we distributed about 2,843 tons of food.
Say that one more time.
2,843 tons of food last year.
Wow.
This year with COVID, the number's 3,823 tons.
And you
So
probably
you can definitely say there's been an impact.
probably a lot of people on the edge financially, and COVID just increased that number and the need for food. Food's something, that's not a luxury. You got to have it.
No, Mary Jo Martinek, who's our executive director, always comments, whether it's the food pantry that we have at the facility over on Chapin Street or one of the mobile distributions that we do in one of the 6 counties that we service, is there's more and more people showing up that have never, ever had to go to a food pantry for help.
The mobile distribution, tell me a little bit about that. I'm not sure I was aware of that.
Well, we service 6 counties in the area. We service Kosciuszko County, Elkhart County, LaPorte, Marshall, Stark, and St. Joe County.
And you send trucks out with the
Yes,
food?
or
Is
we
that
coordinate with the pantry that's in that county.
Okay.
So people can volunteer here in South Bend, and we can talk about that a little bit. But also if somebody's not in this county and wants to volunteer for one of the mobile distributions in Marshall County to live down in Plymouth, that'd be great as well.
Do you, as a board member, do you feel like you're keeping up with donations financially and otherwise, or has it been kind of borderline?
No,
lately?
actually, people have stepped up this year, and our donations are coming in at a good level. I mean, like all nonprofits, donations are always wonderful, as volunteers are always wonderful. One of the unique things with the food bank is, and we have organizations that donate food. We have organizations that have food drives. Like the one most people are familiar with is when the postal workers have the one,
Right.
which obviously we weren't able to have this year.
Right, which is a shame.
It is a
Yeah.
shame, but people have stepped up. And the one thing that's unique about our organization is basically $1 translates to $4 of buying power for us.
So I could go out and buy $5. Let's say I buy $10 worth of food.
Great.
Give it to
Happy
the food
accept
bank.
it. Yes.
But what if I just give you the $10?
We would buy roughly $40 worth of food.
So the food, the donations, very important.
Absolutely.
But think about the money end of
Sure.
it, where you can. Is that just because of the buying power you
It's
have?
because of the buying power and the relationships that we have.
Right,
Yes, that's
because
correct.
they know who you're buying from knows where it's
Exactly.
going for, and,
Right.
and that's kudos to these people involved in that as well.
Yes, and a lot of the local food organizations, Martin's, Walmart, they either have food drives, they donate food.
Right.
The community always steps up for us.
And it's always easier in the it's always easy in the store too, because a lot of times you will see the bins there as you go in. So you just buy a few extra things and throw them in the bin on your way out after you purchase. So that makes it easy. Anything else we should be aware of with the food bank?
Well, I think one key thing is the volunteers.
Okay.
Although this year the number of volunteers is down compared to last year, and the reason for that really is we usually get a lot of the students from the local colleges and universities who now can't be on site because of COVID. However, the number of volunteers are down, but our volunteer hours are actually up. Which is terrific. It means
so it's kind of evening out in a way.
Yeah,
you got less people doing more work.
We had the National Guard there for a few months as well.
Did you really?
Yes. I think there were 18 or 20 National Guard troops.
Wow. How did you arrange that?
I have no idea how it happened.
Somebody spoke out
made the right
and reached
call.
out.
Probably Mary Jo made the right call, and they showed up.
And Mary Jo and I remember Mary Jo from previous work I used to do in the community, and she's been with the food bank for, I was going to say forever. I don't want to say, let's just say a very long time.
Right, because she was involved in marketing in that, and then about 2+ years ago, if memory serves me right, she moved into the executive director position when the previous executive director moved on.
Well deserved too, I would say.
Oh yes, she's done a great job.
She's a terrific person.
She is.
What haven't we covered that you would like to mention?
The only thing is I'd like to, in case people want more information, either on volunteering or how they can donate, our website is feedindiana.org.
Okay, feedindiana.org.
Feedindiana.org, or they can call the office at 574-232-9986 and get connected to the right department. Because we love volunteers. We're doing everything we're supposed to be doing, CDC guidelines with safety, masks, gloves, social distancing. So we're protecting our volunteers, and the food drives, or excuse me, the food distributions that we do each week, those are drive-through now, where they used to come into the food pantry. Very similar to the paper pantry, where it's all drive-through now. Okay.
Well, great work, by the way, Tim.
Thank you. The food bank is a great organization.
And it's been around for
a long time.
A long time.
Yes,
and
sir.
it will, hopefully somewhere in the future, the world won't need food banks. But for right now, we need food banks.
Absolutely.
And doing a great job. Appreciate it very much, Tim.
Thanks, Bruce.
And say hello to your lovely wife.
I will do that.
And keep the chin whiskers going.
Oh, I plan to.
We're starting a club.
Yes, indeed.
We are. That's it. Another Grace United Methodist Church Mission Moment.